I'm Rocky Theus here on the red carpet getting ready for an evening under the stars for the Special Needs Network. Now we're celebrating everyday superheroes, that's me and you, and we're fighting the good fight for autism. What brings you here tonight? Obviously you're winning the Vanguard Award, but why do you have this connection with autism?
Well, you know, in the series that I'm on right now, Claus,
Yes.
my brother on the show has autism, played by the wonderful Harold Perrineau. One of the things that I appreciate so much is inclusion. You know what I mean? Especially in arts. And that's what everybody wants, is to see themselves represented.
The sooner you get your child some help, the better their life is going to be, the better the quality of their life is going to be. And there's not a stigma, like there's nothing wrong with your brain working differently. Your brain works differently.
Often makes you more special.
It makes you more special, or just, you know, having someone talk to the way that you work makes you feel special. And that kind of attention is invaluable. So if you're worried that your child is somehow going to be treated differently or ostracized or something, please don't do that. Please just worry about your child's health.
You guys have helped over 50,000 families here in South LA and all over. Yes. Why is it so important for you to bring that special needs autism clinic to the Martin Luther King Hospital?
Well, because our community is underserved, it's under-resourced, and when my son was diagnosed, I really struggled to find resources for him, and I quickly learned that although I was struggling, families with far fewer resources than me were really having a hard time. And so, you know, to whom much is given, much is expected, and I had so many resources and access points for me, but it wasn't fair that Marty, just because we lived in a certain part of town, got like all the services, and other kids who needed the same level of services didn't have them. So Special Needs Network is about going into those underserved, under-resourced communities and making sure that all kids, no matter what their color, their zip code, their demographic, that they all have access to high quality medical care and educational supports, and that's what Special Needs Network does.
Tell us why you choose to sponsor something like this.
Ariva not only is one of the most amazing philanthropists I've met, she's incredible, but Farmers Insurance is just really pleased to be partnered with her. We believe in all that she's doing. Her Special Needs Network organization, everything that she does just really comes from the heart. She's so authentic, and it's amazing the funds that she's raising to be able to help those in underserved communities. And so I support everything that she does, and Farmers is really pleased to be here in support of all of her initiatives.
When I talk about Ariva, she's groundbreaking. She's a forerunner in everything, and this is a great example. I mean, when she sees a need, she wants to meet it. And I don't mean to keep praising her personally because I know she's so shy. She'd be like, oh, it's not just me. It takes a village, as they say. But the truth is, if we don't do it, who will? Right? So I love that everybody comes together and rises up whenever there's a need like this. And that's why we're all here tonight.
This is the first autism-centered clinic in the neighborhood on the hospital campus. Well, ABA therapies, other kinds of services for our kids and new kids to come and join the organization.
Now you bring a lot of contributions to the community through your art, and we are celebrating Niecy Nash tonight. She plays a character that is a caretaker and sister of an adult brother with autism.
Right.
Why is that kind of character important for television entertainment?
Because we don't see it on TV. You know, things are opening up so much now. We're seeing, you know, more couples of different ethnic backgrounds. We're seeing more people with special needs. We're seeing, and they're really getting people with special needs. They're getting some people who actually, you know, are actors, but they're getting people with special needs to play themselves, which is important too. So it's important because times have changed. We got to change with the times. We got to keep up.
On behalf of UPS, we support nonprofit organizations that are doing really, really good things in the community because it takes an army. It's just not one person. It takes us all.
You are one of our 10 sheroes of the Special Needs Network. How does it make you feel to be here tonight with us celebrating you?
Well, I speak on behalf of all of the sheroes, and we are humbled extremely and grateful because the Special Needs Network is valiantly working to improve all the dire conditions out there.
All of us have tried to figure out how we can learn more and do more for this population, and we advocate for special needs children and families and our affordable housing agenda. The services that we advocate for in our educational aspects of the work with the Office of Education. So yeah, we're all over this. Yeah.
What Ariva has done with her group and her team is sort of given more of a human face to it's okay. And we're all in this together, and there's no shame to having these issues. And if anything, the more we talk about it, the more we can address them and deal with the problems. So I'm really excited, and I can't say enough about what goes on here. And just my presence alone, if that can draw attention, that's what it's all about.